Hello, this is Cat's Diamond Painting. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've joined me here before. I'm here today with a sneak peek for Diamond Art Club, so massive thank you as ever to Diamond Art Club for sending this over to me. And I have got something very exciting today because I have got a brand new product. This is a set of diamond painting coasters. Yes, Diamond Art Club is branching into coasters. And these are mandalas, which I really enjoy. These sort of concentric circle patterns and bright colours and just all the things that I enjoy. So I'm really excited to take a look at these. These are coming out tomorrow, which is Wednesday, the 21st of August. Wednesday releases work a little bit differently to Saturday releases in that there doesn't tend to be an early release for Diamond and Ruby members. Everyone gets access at the same time. So what that will be is 9 AM Pacific time, 12 PM Eastern time, or 5 PM UK time. And if you're in a different time zone, just plug one of those into Google and ask it what that is in your time, and that should sort you out. So, as I said, I've got a set of 6 here, and they are 4 inches or 10 centimeters each. Let's take a look what else it says on the box. It's a really nice box, actually. So inside we've got the 6 coasters and the diamonds and the toolkit, everything that you need to do it, basically. And then there's a very brief how it works there, because, I mean, diamond painting is a pretty simple process, isn't it? Okay, let's take a look. Oh, I need to get through those sticky labels. Not labels, you know what I mean, the sticker bits that seal it. I checked before I started filming and I didn't see these on the side. So I didn't have my scissors ready. Anyway, let's get in. So, first of all, I'll look at the coasters in more detail in a bit, but first of all, I'm going to show you the other bits and pieces that come with it. So, you get this little envelope, thingamajiggy, with a thank you for your purchase and tips and tricks on. And inside here, you also get some slightly more detailed step-by-step instructions, a link to their VIP Facebook group, kit contents, and save 20% off your first app purchase. Very important to note with Diamond Art Club that you can always save money off the amount that you see on the website, because there are always discount codes available. I do have a couple of codes in the description box if you're interested and you are thinking about making your very first purchase from Diamond Art Club. So I have CAT20, which will get you 20% off your first order, or CAT10, which will get you $10 off, or the equivalent in your local currency. So feel free to use those if they would be of use to you. Don't feel obligated because they are affiliate links, but make sure you do use a code that you find from somewhere, because you literally never need to pay full price, even when you've been a long-term customer. So it doesn't look like we get a sticker sheet for these. So I'm guessing that it's all going to be pretty straightforward. And yes, okay. So they're labelled. I'm getting ahead of myself, but I can see that the drills are labelled. So there's a 1, and that's going to be the 1s and 2s and so on. So you don't really need sticky labels. If you want to kit this up, because they're really simple symbols, it looks like it's just going to be numbers and letters. You would be able to just grab any kind of stickers, put them on your pots, and you don't have to, you know, get out your artistic skills and draw a fancy label. You're just going to be writing numbers or letters. But as I say, I will look at these properly in a bit. Before I do that, I'm just going to take a look at the toolkit with you. So Diamond Art Club has brought out this new style toolkit recently. They actually have 2 versions of it. There is a bigger toolkit that tends to come with full diamond painting kits. And then there's this smaller one with a smaller tray for small projects, which works well. I quite like using a smaller tray with small projects, because I find if I have a larger tray, I tip loads of drills out, even though I only need a few, and then I'm just constantly tipping drills back and forth. Anyway, this contains a twist and pick applicator with putty and multi-placers, stackable tray with lid and stopper, and resealable baggies. And it doesn't say on there, but I can see they have it in there. They also include a plate of their heart-shaped pink wax. I think they originally weren't going to include it, and it was requested, so they started including it again. Hence why it's not actually mentioned on there. Oops. So there's the wax. There are the baggies. And here are the bits that are a bit more novel for this particular kit, this particular company rather. So you will get a branded pen, and this is going to come in place of the sort of typical standard thin plastic pen, maybe with a comfort grip, that you get in the vast majority of toolkits out there, because this is a twist and pick pen. So on one end you have a multi-placer. It comes preloaded with a 4-placer, but you also have a 7-placer that comes. And what I can do is just take the end off. Oh, it's quite firm. And then this is, as I say, a twist and pick pen. So I'm just fighting with my camera to get it to focus on the right things. So what you do, this one's actually, the putty has oozed out a little bit, but you twist this top very firmly, and the putty that is already preloaded in there comes out the top. You pinch off any excess because you don't need that. And then that is how you can do your single placing if you want to use Diamond Art Club's putty. They do provide extra putty, so you've got more than enough to do, I mean, really large kits, let alone a set of coasters. But you can also pull this bit out and load this with wax if you prefer, or your preferred putty, or whatever you like to do. Okay, and then the other thing is the tray. As I said, this is a smaller version of the tray, which is good for small projects, but it's the same tray, it's just small. So you get a slide-on lid like that, and you get a stopper, which fits in fairly loosely, but it's held in place by the lid when the lid's on. And it's a very sort of smooth plastic feel, which means the drills slide around really nicely in this. The sides are reasonably low on this small tray, but I think that's fine for a smaller project as well, where you're not handling so many drills. And it is stackable, so once you get a few of these, you can stack them on top of each other. I know some people like to actually kit up into trays, so once you've got quite a few kits, you could even do that. Okay, let me put the toolkit away. Okay, so you can see from a little peek through here that all of the drills for this are crystal drills, or as Diamond Art Club calls them, iridescent diamonds. So yeah, they're all going to be the super sparkly glass effect ones, and they are round drills as well. Let me take a look at the coasters. I can't wait to see the designs. Ooh, okay, right. So on the bottom there, I have got cork matte bases. That is cool. And I'm guessing, does this peel off and it's sticky? Or no? I can't tell if I'm picking at it and it's not supposed to do that. Or if I'm just not getting my nail under it. Yeah. Okay, so it was a little tricky to pick up, but this is now sticky. So once you've painted, I'm guessing you can just, yeah, stick that on there, and you've got a cork mat. That is a really nice touch actually, to make them more of a premium actual usable coaster feel. Okay, let's take a look at the designs. I should bring you in a bit. Okay, so this is the top one. And then, oh, that one is so nice and colourful. Oh, it's stuck to another one underneath as well. And that one with the blues. These are so pretty. I like that too. That's a more sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? A kind of like a faded colour palette, which is quite nice. Almost like vintage effect colours, if that makes any kind of sense. Another really colourful one. And this one is all about the pinks. They are really nice. I like those designs a lot. Let me try and get them so you can see them all. There you go. Aren't they nice? I think I like this one or this one best, because I'm always drawn to bright colours. But I do like the blues. They are very, very pretty. So something to mention, if you have never worked on a coaster set before, Couple of tips from me. First of all, you're going to find a cover that peels back just like any other diamond painting. And then underneath, you are going to find that the entire surface is super sticky. But of course, you're only placing diamonds in certain spaces. So unlike with a normal diamond painting where they're, you know, regimented in rows, these could be kind of all over the place. And then in between are going to be sticky gaps. I find that the easiest way to work on a coaster is to go around it in circles. So I will peel this back all around the edge, do the edge bits, and then I will gradually work it in. Does that make sense? So I'll do all the edge bit first, and then I'll go in there. If you've got larger hands than me, you might not find that's necessary. This one I'm actually going to have to reposition the top because it's just not quite on the edge. But yeah, I find that easiest to avoid getting in a sticky mess sticking to it. And then the other thing to note, if you're going to do a coaster project, is you are going to need some sort of sealer. If you're like me and you work on a lot of diamond paintings from places like Diamond Art Club, you don't generally need to seal them, so it may not be something that you have in your kit, but you are going to need a sealer for these, because otherwise you've got a coaster with loads of sticky bits in between the drills, which are going to just collect dust and fluff, and it's going to look gross. So you're going to have to do something. I personally use Minwax polyacrylic if I do need to seal something. There are lots of options out there, but just bear that in mind before you get started with your first one. Okay, let's take a look at the drills. Very sweet diddy little drill packet. So I've got 1 and 2 colours there. So the one is this clear, I was going to say white, but it's like a silvery effect crystal drill. I'm just trying to look for some 2s, which is a pale blue. So I'm going to guess they would be on this one. I can't see them for looking, I don't think. Ah, here's some on here. So there's just a hint of the colour around the edge of the place where you're going to place it, if that makes sense. So you can just see that pale blue edge. And then I've got 3, which is this lovely darker blue. And where am I seeing that one? Ah, I was just about to come back and say, I cannot see where those 3s go. I'm looking at the ones with blues in them. So it turns out that the 3, it's actually more of a turquoisey, greeny effect. And that is all over this one here. 4 is a sort of reddy orange. So that one I can see through here. And there's quite a bit on this one as well. And then 5 is another lovely orange. I do hope I'm not going to edit this and find that loads of it has been blurry, because my camera just loves to mess around with me when I'm doing this kind of thing. That's on this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. There's loads of that one. 6 is a nice bright blue one. And that's all through this one and this one. 7 is a lovely dark blue, and I see that one around the edge of this and quite a bit through this one and this one as well. 8 is this yellowy gold, and that's going through here. I think this one is my favourite. And around the edge of this one, a little bit in here, a little bit in there. And then we go on to alphabet symbols. So this one is a gorgeous purple that's like an amethyst. And where is that one? I see that through here and through this pinky purple one, as you might expect. Then we skip to C, which is this pale pink. And that one is all through the pink one, where you would expect. I say all through, there's not a huge amount of that one. Then there's F, which is this really vibrant deep pink. And again, that is all through this one. And then there's H, which is almost like, if I say brownie pink, does that sound mad? but I'm not quite sure. It's sort of in between the two. It's a really nice colour actually. And that one, there's quite a lot of that in this one. I've just zoomed you out a bit so my camera will stop messing me around quite so much. So these colours, the range of colours that you get and the quality of the diamonds that I'm looking at, you really see that Diamond Art Club quality coming through. I can see a lot of facets on the drills. They do look a big step up from kind of similar kits that you may be able to get elsewhere. So I think they are going to be really, really sparkly and pretty. So there you go, there are the mandala coasters. I'm really happy with these. I can't wait to work on them. So they do come in this, which you could use as a stand for them. You might be able to find a prettier stand for the coasters. You might not feel like you need one, but it would do the job, wouldn't it? Even though it's just part of the packaging. And I think it's a really nice touch to have these cork mat bases as well. They'll really add to the the usability of them as coasters. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments. So as I say, these are coming to Diamond Art Club's website tomorrow, Wednesday, the 21st of August. And I'll just repeat the times again. It's going to be at 9 AM Pacific, 12 PM Eastern or 5 PM UK time. So check them out then. Thank you for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed this video, please consider dropping a like on it. And if you are not yet subscribed to my channel and you've liked what you've seen here, please consider doing that as well. And I will hopefully see you again soon. Bye bye.